Hello everyone and welcome back to LoveChoice. We did this last year for Valentine's Day, and since I'm still alone on this Valentine's Day, I figured heck, why not be repetitive in another way and release another video about this game. In case you didn't watch the last video, which you should, because you should be watching all the content I produce. If you don't, you're a heathen, and I have nothing else to say to you. But if you weren't there for the last video, basically, what you're doing is you're going through these stories and you're trying to be the best person you can be for your significant other. That being said, there are 3 chapters to this game. We did the first one last year, we're going to do the second one this year, and fingers crossed if we're still single next year, we'll do the 3rd chapter then. So the 2nd chapter is called Distance, so might as well get started. Let's see. Your name is Stan. Born in a southern town, your father was the owner of the only electrical repair shop in town. The only one, huh? Now, we learned last time that a good way to get through, or a good way to get the best ending of the game, is to interact with objects in the background instead of choosing dialogue options. I don't know if I'm going to do that right away. I think I'm just going to get through the basic story, and then after that we'll look for the stuff in the backgrounds. When you were young, large TVs weren't very common in town. Okay, so we grew up in what, the 80s? Children who didn't have a big TV at home liked to gather in front of your house and watch cartoons on your dad's TV. So television's very important to us. When Faith came to watch, you could tell by her clothes that she was a child from the city. Okay. While everyone was watching the TV with joy, she sat alone next to the radio, listening to the music it played. Later you learned this music was called classical music. Sick. I'm kind of into classical music myself. And I can tell you I probably look pitiful all the time too. I'm really relating to this character so far. What do we have? Oh, okay, so we can't click on her. Is there other stuff we can click on instead? I just click on the TV? I just want to keep watching TV. I don't want to do anything else. Seems to be our only option forward. Let's go. Hey, why don't you What? Is that English? I guess it technically is. People used to talk like that, right? It's still weird, though. Listening to this. Wouldn't you hear both? Wouldn't it be kind of distracting to have the TV and the radio on in the same place? Never left the radio. Yeah, what a weirdo. Yeah, there's a cat. Cat's got it covered. The game really doesn't want me picking this. It really wants me to go over there. I'm gonna keep watching cartoons. It's Saturday, probably. Wacky races are on. I'm not missing this. Come on. Oh, I dreamt of a girl. Okay. When you were a child, when you were still living in that house, you saw her often for a while. Okay. Barely talked to her, but always felt that she was very special. Interesting. Would this story be any different? As time passed, this fantasy faded alongside your memories of that girl. Okay, but I got memories of wacky races, so it's worth it. That's not the radio I listened to wacky races on. You're only reflecting on these irrelevant things because you stumbled across that radio while tidying the room. Why did I keep the radio? It wasn't important to me. The TV was. Oh, it's my wedding day tomorrow. Sick. Did I bring the radio to my wedding? It's kind of weird. Oh. That was really abrupt. That might be a speed run. What the heck? Become friends with the I'm sorry. That was just the other story. Even when you pick dialogue options, it still took a while, to get through the main story. That was It's like, you know how at like the start of a movie, the main character usually has to take an action to get the movie started? That's like what would have happened if the main character just never did anything of note ever. I kind of wish somebody would put a movie out like that. That was hilarious. Okay. Well, we'll go back and we'll, I guess, begin .meet. I mean, we never made it any further than that. Weird chick listening to the radio. Yeah, she looks pitiful, doesn't she? People who listen to music are so lonely. Let's see. Oh, she doesn't want to. So can I? Oh, do I have to drag them? There we go. I'm Stan. You ever feel like in another life this would have never happened? What is your name? A few days earlier, they had moved into the house next to yours. Wait, next to mine? Or I've been talking in first person this whole time, right? So am I talking? Are the parents hers and they moved next door to her, or I'm genuinely confused by that phrasing? We put a coin in the piggy bank. Okay. Sorry, I know I went silent there for a second, but what is going on with the mouse or the cursor? I can't get it to stop. I'm not actually moving it. I thought my stick was just drifting last time, but that's not the case. Oh, I got a new chance. No bargain. I'm confused by what's happening. There's a coin in the piggy bank. No, I wanted it for myself. I didn't save all that money just for... It's stupid. Girls actually don't like it when you buy stuff for them. Trust me, from first-hand experience, I know girls do not like it when you buy stuff for them. They get all uppity about it. They absolutely hate it. They despise you for it, and then they start to hate you for it. Trust me. Happens every time. See? Your gift was rendered meaningless anyways. It was immediately replaced. How does that feel? Told you she hates you for it. Alright, so we're becoming an engineer. Felt especially good when you fix something that was broken. The last summer of elementary school, she suddenly called you and said her metronome was broken. Okay. Well, I'm no expert, but I think this thing probably... Oh, okay, so we gotta... Ah, I see. Uh-huh. We're going to high school. Can you be quiet? I'm trying to fix your metronome. It's not easy to do if you keep talking to me like that. You're not supposed to interrupt I'm a doctor at work, you know? Guessing I need to grab one of these and fiddle with this thing, maybe? No, I have that wrong. There we go. I have a screwdriver here, don't I? Is this not what this is? I mean, you're the engineer, I'm not. I'm taking the screwdriver. Oh, yeah, duh, it's right here. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to do. Totally. What are you crying for? I got it to work. This is why women just don't make any sense. Look, it's okay, just go for it, okay? You're gonna be happy, far away from me, as every other woman is. Dang it, it's my wedding day again. Alright, so I guess we're gonna try and actually see what's wrong this time. We just douse some water on her? Guess not. Okay. From a musician's standpoint, hate to ruin this moment for us, but normally the more experienced player would play to the right. Just saying. Normally, that is what most duets would call for. I'm just saying. Usually, the talent is required in the right side of the piano. Just throwing that out there. It's not the case every time. Maybe this is unique, but I would highly doubt that a younger piano player such as yourself would know a piece that would require the talent to be in the left hand or the left side of the piano. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I guess I'm going first. Oh, I guess I'm actually supposed to know the song. Wow, it's picky too. It's like there's like a fraction of a second that it wants me to hit it on. Alright, let's talk about the calendar. Oh, that was actually a thing. It's 2002. Interesting. This relationship started at a very young age, didn't it? Bodes ill. I'm designing circuits. I am a smart cracker. Not like a racial slur. It's just, I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind. I didn't mean it like in a racist way. Just, I'm a cracker. You calling me a liar? You calling him a liar? Oh, it's 2004 now, 2 years later. Cool. That's why that's there. What is this, by the way? Looks like the Statue of Liberty and a Transformer had a baby. Okay. Oh. What is going on? Should I be picking any? I'm just gonna lock the window quick before they get in. Oh, we're here. That was a scary road trip. This got awkward real quick. Oh, hey, a Ferris wheel. Dad, can we ride the Ferris wheel? I don't want to work at the factory today. We're stopping. I think he listened. I mean, yeah, I'll ask her if it means I get to go ride the Ferris wheel. Ferris, Ferris, Ferris. Why do they call it a Ferris wheel? I've never understood that. Wait, is this us right here? Or is this us right here? Did she just not age? That's awful. Ride the Ferris wheel? Is this the thing where we have to hold her hand? There we go. See, we learned a lot from the last one. I mean, she just said goodnight. It'd be rude to keep her on the phone, but I'm going to because I think that's what the game wants me to do. 2012, let's go. Avengers is just coming out. This is the year for movies. Well, I guess Amazing Spider-Man came out too, so maybe not. Oh, it's 2016. This is probably what I would say, just so it's easier on the other person. Just being realistic. But I know it's not what the game wants, so... Well, it just sounds like we're guilt-tripping her. There's gotta be something else we can click, right? Oh. Interesting. Is there anything on this side I can do? Just seems like we're manipulating her into coming back. That didn't seem right. Okay, I want to try things my way this time and actually let her go. Because that, in my opinion, was the right thing to do, and I feel like we actually got the bad ending by not doing what I was going to do. So let's go back. We're going to do what I wanted to do the right thing. We're letting you go. You can try and avoid it all you want, but we got to do it. Oh, it's forcing my cursor away. And there we go. We got the red ribbon, which I'm assuming means we completed it and did everything we could. So that is LoveChoice, the distance chapter. Oh my god, I almost just knocked a drink off my desk and it would have spilled everywhere, and that would have been a huge mess, and I'm so glad I didn't do that. Let me turn this down for a second. So, I do apologize for getting kind of quiet. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't what I'd planned to do. There was a detail about that chapter that just started to get a little too close to home for me. And this is going to get kind of... I don't want to, I don't normally use this as, an opportunity to, broadcast beliefs or anything like that, or, use it as a soapbox, I guess, right? But about a year ago, a little bit after I released the first video on this game, there was a girl that I really cared about, and I still really care about her, and she doesn't talk to me anymore, and she's been very adamant about not talking to me anymore, and I've never I still don't really get why, because we were very good and close friends, and it has sucked, because that is one of my best friends, and I can't say hi to them anymore. I can't see if they're okay. That just hit a little too close to home for me, I guess. And I'm sorry if this isn't necessarily as entertaining as it could be or should be. But it sucked, It has sucked completely not having that person around anymore. And I guess just never take for granted what you have in your life or who you have in your life. Just that story. I have missed that person so much, and I don't know where she is now or what it is she's doing now. Just because one person out there doesn't know how much you care about them doesn't mean you should stop caring. So from me here to you all watching, if you got this far, thank you so much for your time. Happy Valentine's Day.